Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. I'm transitioning. My boyfriend, boy-friend, boy-friend, boy whatever friend, my friend who's a boy, he did, so I thought, why not me? I went a little further than he did. He only about halfway did it, but I went full Sig P365 Macro Comp. And I was able to pick this up in a trade, and it made me happy. This is gonna end up being my new carry gun. I've always liked these, they're great guns. But price-wise, that's what's always kind of steered me away, because this gun right here, which is the comp version, and it comes with the Sig Romeo Zero Elite red dot, will run you close to $1,000 for that gun and the dot. And I don't particularly care for these dots. It's a polymer body. The controls are just not what I want them to be. Not near as easy as my Hollow Sun or even my Mechanic M01. But it's okay. I'll take it, but it's not what I would have bought if I was spending the money just on a dot. But this gun right here with that dot will run you about $1,000 with 2 magazines. And there's a lot of carry pistols, compact, subcompact pistols that are well under that price that I would like just as well, and some better. Now, I like this gun, and it's got great features. Super small package. You can see this is my Taurus G3C. This is my normal carry gun. This is 12 rounds, has the red dot. These are pretty much the same size. The grip's a little longer, if you can see that, which is great. The slide is just barely longer, but I think actually the barrel is shorter on the Sig because they stop it here where that slide compensator's cut in. But this holds 12+1 with that magazine, and I can barely get my pinky on that grip, but I can shoot it well. I'm really used to it. This holds 17+1. It's thinner, it's got a longer grip, I can get a better grip on it. I don't care for the Sig triggers, these 365 triggers. I tell you what it reminds me of in look and feel is those old little toy guns that you pull the trigger back and forth like that, and it has a motor that sparks inside of it. It's kind of clear and makes a noise. That's exactly what these triggers remind me of. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like. It's kind of spongy as far as how it feels, but it's okay. It's just going to take some getting used to. Funny thing is, I actually like the trigger on my Taurus better. But these are great guns. They're reliable. They're well tested. They've got their pros and cons. But I'm happy to have it. And I am going to be transitioning out of my G3C into this 365 Macro for a few reasons. Quality, durability, capacity. This one's compensated and I can definitely get shots on target quicker with it. That slide comp does make a difference. It's not drastic. It's not like you're shooting a 2011, but it doesn't feel like you're shooting a little tiny pistol, which you are. But I'll be putting several hundred rounds through this before I start to carry it. Although I'm getting similar numbers out here today as far as about 1.75 seconds to draw and first hit. Okay. 1.68 and 308 total. Good accuracy, 1.77, 2.67. I would say that compensator, slide compensator, makes a little bit of difference. The difference between my Taurus G3C and this, obviously the frame size, the grip size, I can get a real good grip on this one. This grip is actually just digging into my hand a little bit, but that's all right. But I can get a full grip on it. You can see my pinky is completely on it. So that makes a difference as far as controlling recoil, but then that slide compensator, I think there is a noticeable difference between this and my G3C. I really got to shoot them more side by side and see what they feel like to really get a good comparison, but I feel like I can shoot this a little faster for sure, and I should be able to. I mean, makes sense. Yeah, a little slow there. 1.58 was the first shot, 2.87 total, and those were all hits. I was aiming for the 7 on that one, so let's just see. Yeah, I'd say it definitely makes a difference because I could get those shots off quite a bit quicker without my dot leaving the target as much. So if you had a few hits under that, and I could probably get it down with some repetition. So that's pretty similar to what I get with this, and that's from 18 yards on 12-inch steel, you know, 1.75 draw and hit. .99. Keep getting hung on my shirt. 2.01. .75. So I'm close, but I'm really familiar with this, and I like this gun, even though this gun and dot you could get for about 400, 420 right now. That's a little bit less than what I got for, but somewhere around there. Let's say around 450 beans, okay? This one's gonna cost you 1,000 beans, but you know, a little more quality here, definitely more capacity. No more concealability really. In fact, what's funny is this holster is my VersaCarry. It's Kydex on the front, leather on the back. It's made for Taurus G3C, or G3C, and it fits really well. You know, it's molded to that. I like it. But the Sig is such similar dimensions, even with the suppressor height sights, it fits right in there. Covers the trigger. It's a little thinner, and I could tighten it up some, but you can see it holds in there. So they're really similar size pistols, to the point that they fit in the same holster. But I'm happy with it. And it will become my carry gun, and you will see me. I'll do longer videos and kind of a comparison and shooting with this one. But I hope you follow me on my transition journey, and hopefully you can watch me improve with it. I do like it. I'm going to put a total of about 100 rounds through it today. This is the first time I've shot it. Not the first time I've shot this model of pistol, but this particular pistol. And overall, I'm pleased with it. I'm super happy. I traded my Ruger PC carbine for it. A pretty similar value in trade. And I've been wanting to get the CZ P10C ported, which I still do. But this is a great gun, and I just didn't want to pass up the deal. Out here at 30 yards or so, and gonna see if we can hit the steel from 30 yards with the Sig P365 Macro Comp. I did not check the zero on that red dot. I was hitting okay up close. I do need to check the zero. Okay, now we're back out here at 30 yards. I checked the zero on it. It was a little bit off. So now we'll see if I can hit. It might just be me, but the zero was shooting several inches high. So here we go. There we go. Yeah, 30 yards, no problem. 40 yards on 10-inch steel. That was me. Okay, there we go, 40 yards. Now let's go back to 50. This is 50 right here. And that was a hit. That was a miss. Hit. One thing I'll say about this optic, which it's following my face right now, so I can't get you to see it. It's got a little haze to it. I don't know if it's just had stuff on it over the years or they cleaned it with something. But it's pretty difficult. It's not near as clear. So at this point, and I've got the optic or the brightness up a little bit too high, it's really hard to see even that 12-inch target. I'm gonna see if I can turn this down. I got it turned down. Let's go back here to about 80 yards and see if we can make a hit with what I've got left. And I'm gonna be shooting that 10-inch steel. Yeah, see, which I'm trying to remain target focused, but when you're shooting at this distance and that small target, it is really difficult to see through that lens. Okay, that was a hit. I held on the bottom of it that time. That was a hit, okay. So I hit a couple times from 80, but, and now you can see that's empty. That is super hazy. I know you can't see from that side. Maybe you can see there, hopefully. But it's really difficult to see that 10 and 12-inch target down there through that at 80 yards. Up close, it's not that big of a deal because, you know, I shoot with both eyes open and I'm remaining target focused. But when you get out to that distance, that dot almost covers that target. And so you have to look through that, concentrate on that dot a little bit, or I do. And with that glass being super hazy, it's tough. So I'm gonna try and clean that with something. I cleaned it last night with some like Windex, but because it was really hazy, I'm gonna see if I can clean it up with something so I'll be able to see that better. It's not a problem up close, but it definitely became a problem at distance. So we'll see what happens. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment. Tell me your thoughts. Which one would you rather carry? G3C with a Holosun, Sig P365 Macro Comp with the Sig Romeo Zero Elite red dot. I'd definitely rather have that red dot, but this one's okay. Again, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and tune in next time when I'll be shooting it some more, doing some comparisons. Thanks for watching, guys.